Good morning, YouTube. Hey, everyone out there in survival land. How you doing? Oh, they're frisky. Oh, look at that. Look at them go. Now, these things ignite really quick. See how quick I just barely touched that. Alright, YouTube. Freedom for Kaz here. Hey, guys. I was tagged by Eastwatch for the 5 things when shit hits the fan that I think are the most important. And I want to thank him for that. I think it's a honorable thing to be tagged from a friend. So first thing I'm going to pick is I'm going to pick a magnesium block fire starter. I think I'm going to pick this here because this is a great way to start a fire. It's small, it's compact. I've used these before, and once you scrape off enough magnesium, you just pretty much strike the flint part of it, and it does start a good fire. I mean, you got to have your kindling ready, but as far as that goes, these things do work well. These things work really well, and as long as you don't get it wet, as long as it stays dry, you have no problem using this product to start a fire. Now, the next thing that I have is I actually have 2 examples of what I would take, and that would be a flashlight. And this one is red, and I have mine color coded. I have red, I have blue, and then I have just a black one. And the reason why I have it color coded is because I don't know if you can see that, but what I've gone ahead and done is on some of these, like this is a mag light, you can actually unscrew the tip here and take the plastic lens piece out, and what I do is I color that lens piece the same color as the light. So this one is red, so it shines red. So I hope you can see that. And I do that same thing for the blue as well. I will take the lens cap out, and I will use a permanent marker on the inside of the lens cap so it doesn't get wiped off, and I make it blue. The reason I do that is because in the forest, when you have it discolored, okay, when you have a bright white light that really can give your position away, if you can actually tone that down a little bit by using the red or the blue, and some folks even like to use green, that can definitely be to your advantage, because as you're busting through the woods, you know, it's dark anyway at night, and you have this bright light on, your eyes are adjusted to that bright light, and you turn the light off, and you got to give your eyes a second to refocus. Well, by having this colored red, blue, green, it gives your eyes the chance to be used to the dark, so when you look into the woods or what have you, your eyes don't have that over adjustment period. So, and with this light here, this is a rechargeable light, and it's by Energizer, and it's a hand crank light as well as a solar light, and these things work great. I have several of these in my pack as it is. My son has one, I have one, and these things are great because all you got to do is set it out during the daylight, and the instructions said that to get a full charge it takes 5 hours of daylight. Now, it didn't say direct sunlight, it just said 5 hours of daylight, so I think that's important, that even if it's on a rainy, cloudy day, you can still charge your light. And it's got a little carabiner on the back there, so I think that's cool. Moving on here, the third thing that I would take is a canteen cup. Okay, and the reason why that is, this is actually a multi-purpose tool. Obviously you can drink from it, you can capture water from it. If you need to, you can actually use it to dig. This is something that that I would use definitely. I would definitely take this. Now, also something else you can do, you can cook with this. You can make a fire. You can put water in here, boil the water, so now it's purified. And then if you were able to hunt and kill an animal, you could throw some meat in here and boil the meat till it was done, and then you could eat it and have a good warm meal. If you came across some vegetables, you could do the same thing. You could boil some water, throw some vegetables in here, warm them up, and have a good warm meal, as opposed to just having cold meals all the time. There's nothing like a good warm meal. So this canteen cup is actually very, very versatile, and it has many, many uses. And I think the canteen cup is probably one of the most overrated, or rather underrated, products that you need to have in your bug out bag. The canteen cup is great. Now, I would always carry at least one weapon, and this is an 8-inch buck knife, survival knife, and it's a double-edged. You can see it's got the primary edge here, but also on this side it's got a cutting edge. You can cut through bone. If you were to kill a deer or something like that, you needed to cut through some bones or something. If perhaps if you needed to cut some small twigs or something, you could use that as well. This is a good knife. I really like it. I got it as a gift, and I have used this in my other videos. If you have seen my previous videos, I do use this knife, but it's a pretty good knife. Honestly, it is. I like it. And again, I would carry a knife of this size. Some people say pocket knife. You know, that's fine, but if it came to an emergency situation where you needed to defend yourself, if you needed to, the blade is definitely heavier than the handle, so if you needed to throw it or something, or throw it at somebody, or if you need that extra 8 inches, 12 inches extension, you know, you have it. So it's a good weapon. It's a good all-around knife. I like it a lot. Are there better knives out there? Yeah, but this knife will definitely do the trick. And last but not least, the last thing I would pick is this, and this is a digital rain poncho, and your head kind of goes in there. And the reason why I would take this is for obvious reasons, is that you know, this will keep you warm, and you definitely want to stay dry when shit hits the fan. If you're out in the woods and you're just kind of busting through, if you're making a house, if you're making a little debris shelter or something, this is something that you're going to need, because not only will this keep you dry, it'll also hold the heat, and it's pretty good quality. This isn't your vinyl cheap, you know, $2 poncho. This was like $19 from what if I recall right. It was a $19-20 poncho, and it comes complete with the snaps for your arms. It also comes complete with loops, so if you wanted to tie it down with something, like make it a roof for your shelter or something, you could do that as well. This is a very versatile tool. My fifth thing would be a rain poncho. Okay, YouTube, the 5 people that I'm going to tag is CPT Noah Dog, Sheepdog 1 Abominable 1, Okie Prepper, and Jay Catera. Alright guys, you all been tagged. Let's see what your 5 most important shit the fan things are. I'll be looking forward for your video. Good luck, everyone.